So, everything's been running smoothly, has it?
Don't just fall apart because you and Kathy go away for a few days, you know?
Well, in that case, we'll have to go away more often.
Oh, that good a holiday, was it?
Yeah, we made some good friends. Kathy really enjoyed herself and the weather was great. Loved the shooting.
Yeah, I'm cooking the presents you brought back for dinner tonight.
Well, watch out for shot. I don't want anyone losing their teeth on my account.
Nick! What the hell is that boy? Nick! Nick!
What about the yard? Any more trouble from Jarvis?
Seems pretty much to have blown over. Just disappeared.
That's good news.
He wouldn't dare show his face again. Anyway, I'm glad you both had a good time. Just what Kathy needed, a bit of a break. Nick!
Why the urgency, Dad?
I want him to cut me some flowers for tonight.
Kim says you're being very mysterious. What's the special occasion?
I'm just cooking a meal for my wife, that's all.
Oh, a romantic dinner for two, eh?
I hope so. Nick! The hell is that boy?
Elizabeth?
Good heavens. Whatever happened?
It was an accident. I was gutting and my hand just slipped. I don't know what I was thinking of.
Eric Pollard, probably. Well, no, I mean, you've got a lot on your mind with the wedding and everything.
I tried to get hold of Seth. I'm sorry, Alan.
Well, you can never find that man when you want him. Come on, I'll take you to hospital.
No, Eric's picking me up.
Oh, I really don't mind.
That order needs packing by lunchtime.
Not me to do it.
Well, someone's got to do it.
Elizabeth, I can't possibly with Carol on holiday in Ireland. I'm understaffed as it is.
No, I'm sorry, Alan. I don't see there's any alternative.
What was the matter?
You sound very pleased with yourself.
Oh, it's a lovely day, that's all.
Well, I haven't seen you this cheerful for weeks.
There don't be much to be cheerful about.
Well, now there is.
I'm sorry I've been such a grouch lately and you've had to put up with it all.
Apology accepted.
Thanks.
No, thank you. The new Michael Feldman's much better to work with.
I'm sure he is, yeah.
I'm sorry you didn't get a chance with that farm.
Yeah, well.
For what it's worth, I think you make a damn good farmer. You'll get another chance.
Just a minute.
I've gone through the recipes step by step. You should be able to cope now.
He's certainly going to a lot of trouble with this meal.
That's what love's all about, isn't it?
Fancy a ride on this one?
No, thanks.
He's coming along nicely, isn't he?
You're not doing so bad yourself.
A few more weeks and he'll be up to scratch. Did you manage to find a local stable in Scotland?
No.
Well, we didn't have time to look. You weren't bothered, though, were you?
No, not really.
Oh, the place looked wonderful if the postcards and the things are go by.
Yeah, it was. Couldn't have asked for anything better, could we?
Yeah, it was lovely.
I've told you, I'm not interested.
Why not? There's no risk involved. I'm doing you a favour.
Oh, why would you bother to do that?
Well, it's better to have a local in the team, someone who knows the area. And from what I've seen up at the Tates, their alarm system is nearly as old as the house. It's not going to trouble us.
Oh, no, not until it goes off.
That place is so out in the sticks, man, no one's going to take a blind bit of notice. We could be miles away before the police arrive.
Look, just get off me back, will you, Steve? I've made my decision. I'm going back to work.
I hope you can be sensible and keep your mouth shut.
Of course I can keep my mouth shut. What do you think I am, stupid?
You said it. If you want to stay clean, that's fine by me.
Oh, good.
You know where to find me if you change your mind.
I won't.
See you.
Never heard of such nonsense. Sheep chasing around with knitted dolls on their backs. Is it some kind of joke?
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Annie.
Never heard about so daft.
But it's all organised. We got posters and everything.
All right, all right. I dare say I can knit a little jockey for you.
Great. About this big. But I need 3 or 4 by Monday.
4?
Cheers. You're a star. Anyway, got a dash. Got a race across the
Yeah, that's what I thought. Do you know anything about this sheep racing at the holiday village?
I'm having my own sheep to race, aren't I, Mummy?
I said we'll see.
Got the whole village taking part.
You included?
Well, have you found our lucky entry yet, then?
I suppose we'll need to get him into training soon.
Training?
Oh, aye. It's just a matter of choosing a winner.
Well, that's the easy part, isn't it? What stands to reason? It's got to be the one with the longest legs.
Well, I think I can safely say I've blown it with Melanie.
What did you expect? Scare a girl half to death and she'd fancy you. Is that your theory?
It was a bit of fun, that's all.
It wasn't funny.
Well, it was. Just a bit.
What is it with you, anyway?
Look, it was only a joke. We used to do that sort of stuff all the time, didn't we?
Yeah, used to being the operative word when we were kids.
So what did you get, then?
We got some metal stakes and some netting. I think that should do the trick.
That bad, eh?
Still haven't got a clue I'm going to set up the course yet, though.
No, I'm an A-level result, stupid.
I failed. I don't need a piece of paper to tell me that.
Is this them? Oh, you haven't even opened it. Come on if you're coming. We've got loads to do. Now who's being childish?
I'm sorry, Alan, to let you down like this.
What?
Well, I just dropped in to tell you what the doctor said.
Dropped in?
Nasty cut. They told me to take it easy.
Elizabeth, all this fish has got to be packed today, this afternoon. I mean, someone's got to do it.
I know. I'm sorry. I really do hate to let you down like this.
Oh, well, no, not to worry. You'd better get home and rest that hand. I'll manage somehow, I suppose.
Thank you, Alan.
I'm getting a bit old for all this.
It was an accident.
Well, just don't make a habit of it, Elizabeth. Please.
Hi. Hi. You just missed dinner. Sit down. I'll get you a sandwich.
Thanks.
I thought you'd gone over to help Steve up at home farm.
What do you mean?
Joke.
Oh, all right. Well, you won't catch me working for the Tates.
I meant what I said earlier. I think it was very short-sighted of Frank passing you up over that farm tenancy.
Yeah, well.
Well, at least you can smile about it. There'll be other opportunities.
Oh, I don't know. I've resigned myself to the fact I'll probably have to move away if I ever want to get on. There's no future here.
Oh, don't be like that, Michael. You never know what's round the corner. 2 years ago, I used to be a librarian. Now look at me.
Yeah. After being farming, though, it's all I know.
Well, you'll get your farm. You know what they say? Everything comes to those who wait.
Yeah. It's the waiting part I don't like.
Well, you should get out more.
Yeah.
Well, Steve seems nice. Go out with him. Enjoy yourself. So you'll come?
Yes, we'll be here. Don't think there's anything planned for the bank holiday.
Oh, except the sheep race.
Except that. No, I wouldn't want to miss the opening celebrations.
Well, nothing fancy, just a few friends, that's all.
Plain and simple.
None of your lager louts, more a wine bar sort of feel.
Oh, so catering for the more discerning customer, are you?
Good quality pub grub, candles, that sort of thing.
Oh, very cosy.
I got rid of those cloths.
Gives the place a whole new look. I think it's going to look great. Fancy a drink?
Yeah. My shout, and it's your turn to tell me all about that romantic holiday in the Highlands.
There's not much to tell, really.
Who are you kidding? All that fresh air, men in skirts?
Yes, well, the weather was lovely.
And the rest. Come on, I want to hear all the gory details.
So much for her sleeping straight through. Not being very helpful, are you?
Archie, why didn't you wake me?
I did. Twice.
I'm going to be late for work. Frank Tate will kill me. Where's my other shoe?
I've never known her this bad. Maybe she's sickening for something. Alice.
Maybe she's just not hungry.
Yeah.
Right, sweetheart. Hey, here's a kiss. Be a good girl for your Uncle Archie.
Look, here's an aeroplane coming into land. Open wide. There you go.
Good luck.
It's all right. You won't be long. He's coming back.
I'll see you later.
See you.
See you.
Alice, look. Coming into land.
All right, Kathy. So you had a nice time. What else did you get up to?
Nothing. We spent a week in the wilds of Scotland.
And?
What do you want to know?
Well, anything. Give me some more details so I can build up a mental picture. Were there raging log fires?
No, not in August.
Was it romantic?
Oh, can we just give it a rest now, Lynn?
Okay.
Look, I've just had enough and I'm glad to be back, OK?
Sorry, Kathy. You know me, just being nosy. I understand if you don't want to tell me.
Really, Lynn, there's nothing to tell. The countryside was beautiful, the cabin was lovely. Chris went off hunting and shooting every day.
What about you?
Oh, I suppose I needed a break.
What's the matter, Kathy?
Truth is, I hated it. Every single minute. I couldn't wait to get back.
Causing Uncle Archie problems, have we?
Really difficult all morning. I'm hoping you know what to do.
Just like a mother, I'm afraid, never gave me any peace. Oh, here, look. Look. Why don't you choose me a house, eh? I was just about to make some coffee.
Oh, great. Not had time to have one myself. I just feel useless.
It happens to us all once in a while, Archie. Don't despair.
You've just been so rebellious. Am I doing something wrong?
I can see you've still got a lot to learn when it comes to what makes her tick.
No, it's stopping her that's a problem. She's needed constant attention since she got back from holiday with Elsa. I'm just exhausted.
She'll soon settle.
Yeah, until next time Elsa takes her away and decides to spoil her.
I really tried, Lynn. It wasn't my kind of thing, that's all.
But Chris enjoyed it.
He was in his element. I just didn't seem to fit. You know, it was all standing around, loading guns, making small talk. Chris took to it like a duck to water.
So you stayed?
I couldn't disappoint him.
Well, did he tell him how you feel?
No.
Why not?
He was having a good time. I didn't want to spoil it for him.
Was it really that bad?
He was like a big kid, staying up all hours with the lads, exchanging stupid jokes.
When you just wanted an early night?
No, I got the feeling I was supposed to be seen and not heard.
I'd have left.
How could I?
Easy. One foot in front of the other.
Well, I didn't.
So, are you going to tell him how you feel?
No, don't say anything, will you?
Not down to me, is it?
Doesn't matter. It's too late now, anyway.
It matters to you.
No, not really. No, it's just nice to have a good old moan.
That's what friends are for.
Alice looks very tired. Let me see if I can get her down for an hour. Thanks for coffee.
Anytime. She will settle, you know.
I hope so. I don't like it when she's like this. She's a different little girl. Can I ask you a favour?
Ask away.
Will you talk to Elsa about Alice?
What do you want me to say?
Make her see she's got to stop spoiling her like this.
I know you're frustrated by Alice's behaviour, but I do think you're overreacting.
Am I?
Well, she's bound to have her ups and downs when she comes back from her mother. She's confused.
Yeah, but Elsa's not helping the situation by ruining her like this. Look, Nick's trying to bring up Alice with the right sense of values. We both are.
I know, and you're making a great job of it.
But what's the point if Elsa's just going to give in to her?
Alice is very young, Archie. I mean, if Elsa spoils her every now and again, I'm sure it's not going to cause too much harm.
Oh, come on, you've seen what she's been like after just one visit to her mother. What's it going to be like when she gets older?
Elsa spoils her because she feels guilty.
Yeah, I know, and I can understand that, but she's got to realise she can't pass on her guilt like this. I mean, it's not helping anyone, least of all Alice.
Hey up, here comes trouble.
Need any help?
No, thanks. We've got everything under control.
Doesn't look like it to me.
What do you want? You know you're banned, don't you?
Am I?
Yeah, and if Joe catches you...
He's the one that should be banned by all accounts. Peeping Dan.
Well, just cut it out, Lorraine, all right?
You made a right fool of yourself.
Go on, get off before you get into any more trouble.
I didn't know you cared. Anyway, Joe couldn't catch me. Not if I didn't want him to. That's better. Fancy some company? It's nearly knocking off time, and it looks like thirsty work.
Oh, great. We can sit down over there if you want.
Don't worry, Mark. I don't bite.
I'll never see a fish again, it'll be too soon.
You're doing a grand job, Mr. Turner.
Oh, for heaven's sake, man, don't just stand there.
With Mrs. Feldman.
Mrs. Feldman has had an unfortunate accident with a fish gutter.
Oh, industrial injury. That's nasty. She'll be after compensation then.
She will not. She admitted herself it was her fault.
Aye?
Aye. I mean, yes. Right, well, I can get off to the woolpack now you're here.
Is Mrs. Feldman going to be all right then?
Well, she's only had a couple of stitches. Now, I'm leaving all this in your charge, Seth, and some of the nets need mending.
Yeah?
And if there are any problems, I'm relying on you to cope.
Right, Mr. Turner. I'll get started straight away. As soon as I've had my tea break.
They should get them flocking in on bank holiday.
Ha! Flocking. It's good, that.
We take a couple of those and hang them up in the village for us.
I've got better things to do.
Like what?
Things.
Like pestering us, you mean?
I thought you liked being pestered. You got nice hands, Mark. A bit like mine, really. Long fingers.
Don't be stupid.
Hands are important.
You're not kidding. Otherwise, how would you use a knife and fork? Ha! Grow up.
Come on, let's look. I'll tell your fortune if you like.
Right, you can tell mine.
Give me a hand.
And then will you leave us alone?
Promise.
You better make it quick.
I can see a long life. A long life with loads and loads of fun.
Shh. She's asleep. Didn't have a nap this afternoon. Oh, sorry. What a day I've had. Frank Tate asked me to cut some flowers. Ended up with half a garden. Oh, Kim appreciates it.
Oh, Archie.
Yes, I know. Alice has got a new game with her dinner.
But it's everywhere.
Elizabeth reckons she'll settle down soon.
Oh, I don't think I can stand much more of this.
Yeah, well, you and me both. I'm knackered. Look, mate, I'm sorry. Look, why don't you go over to the Woolpack, have a drink? Here, leave it. I'll clean this up. Cheers. All right, Alice. Daddy's coming. Good luck. It's all right, Alice. Daddy's special little girl. It's all right.
You've got very artistic hands, Mark.
That's very original.
Yeah, she's like a mum, I expect. Full of hocus pocus.
I'm nothing like her.
All right, all right. No need to bite my head off.
You like me, don't you, Mark?
What's that got to do with it?
I can see it in your hand. See there?
Where?
Don't be stupid.
There's nothing to be afraid of. Go on, admit it. You like talking to me.
Grow up, Lorraine.
Yeah, you can tell my fortune if you like.
I thought I'd seen the back of you.
I wasn't doing anything I shouldn't.
I know what you're up to.
Mark can look after himself.
It's you that needs looking after. Besides, I thought you were supposed to be in Ireland with your mother.
What's it got to do with you?
Look, less of your cheek, girl.
I can say what I like.
Not round here, you can't. You're barred from here, remember? So don't be disturbing my staff again, understand?
Suppose so.
And next time I catch you around here, I'll get the police to escort you off the premises. Now go home, before there's trouble.
Gonna go and play out now, Mama?
Just for half an hour, then?
Great.
Here, take that for the hens.
When did Robert start to call you Mummy?
Oh, about a week or so back. It was his idea.
Oh, yes.
I was really touched. It was very sweet, wasn't it, Jack?
I wish you'd been here, Ma.
Yes, so do I.
We're all ready for the sheep race. Bar any accidents, don't give up your day job. You found your runner yet? All right, Red Ram. Been in training a week now, should walk it.
You want a photograph?
I thought I told you to go home, Lorraine.
You're not my dad. Why don't you mind your own business?
She can't leave well alone, can she?
You shouldn't have encouraged her.
I didn't. She was the one that brought the beer.
She's underage and asking for trouble, that one.
He won't catch me again.
Yeah, I'm warning you, just don't get involved.
I just don't think you've thought it through, that's all.
It was his idea to call Sarah Mummy.
That's as may be, but you shouldn't have raised his hopes.
We've discussed it already, Ma.
Robert decided it's what he wanted, not us.
And it must be very important to him.
It's just his way of expressing his love.
Sounds like a very convenient way of avoiding the fact that you're not married.
Ma!
That's got nothing to do with it.
It's not just a word to Robert, you know.
I know that. He thinks of me as his mother. I just don't understand the problem, Annie.
You're telling the lad it's a permanent arrangement.
But it is permanent.
Not as far as Robert's concerned.
Look, you know how happy we are. We don't have to prove it anymore, surely.
I don't understand you two at all.
What don't you understand?
You made a promise to Robert. A long-term commitment, you say.
Yes.
Don't you think it's time you made a promise to each other?
Voila!
Smells gorgeous. I am impressed.
Good. That was the general idea.
And you did all this by yourself?
Of course. Well, a little bit of help from Kathy.
A little bit.
Yes. The flowers were courtesy of Nick. Nothing but the best.
Well, you've certainly gone to a lot of trouble.
It's a celebration.
What are we celebrating?
Well, you're back to your old self again, and all's well in the house of Tate.
All's well, and I am starving.
Good. But first, I'd like to propose a toast. To us.
And the future.
I'll have to have a word with Carol when she gets back. I mean, I've warned Lorraine to stay away from the holiday village till I'm blue in the face.
Trouble with Lorraine, she just doesn't listen. Doesn't care.
Lynn, say again.
Found her with a group of most unsavoury young hopefuls last week. Had to chase them off.
Oh, she was trying on with him today. We're only having a laugh. Anyway, best be getting back. Thanks for the drink. Hey, when do you get your exam results? Soon. See ya.
Wonder if it's in the genes.
Maybe. But again, some people are just born bad.
Same with animals.
Eh?
You can always spot badness from good ones. Take foxes, for example.
Seth, shut up.
I think Carol's given up on her.
That girl is going to come a cropper one day.
She really ought to do more to keep her in check. I just wish there was something I could do.
Best not to interfere.
So easy to slag people off when they're not here, isn't it?
Do you mind? We're having a private conversation.
And as for not being able to do anything to help, that's rubbish and you know it.
I suggest you get on with your job and mind your own business, Lynn.
If you were really concerned about Carol, you'd give her more time off to be with her daughter. And you could give Lorraine something to do. Can't you see she's bored?
I think we can split supper duties between us from now on.
Oh, I'm sorry, love. This took all day to prepare, and I can assure you, dinner a la Frank Tate is just a one-off.
Well, it was much appreciated. Thank you.
My pleasure.
I've been impossible lately, haven't I? I'm sorry.
Don't apologise, Kim. You've been through a hell of a lot lately.
Yes, I know, but a miscarriage affects two people, and I shut you out.
That's all behind us now.
Come here, you great lump.
Oh, it's such a relief to be able to talk to you again. These last few weeks, it's been like treading on eggshells.
Have I been that bad?
Oh, don't blame yourself, love. I just wanted to make you feel better, but I couldn't think of the right words to say, so I thought it best to say nothing.
I felt the same. Silly, really.
Those awful silences every time someone mentioned a baby or we saw one.
I know. Everywhere you look, aren't they?
Well, at least we're talking now. We can look to the future. Make plans.
Look, love, why don't we go through and relax? Leave all this till tomorrow.
Look, I just want to say this.
Can't it wait till later?
No, it's important. Isn't it time that we started to try again?
Please, Frank, don't spoil it.
But, Kim, it's something we both want.
So that's what all this is about. The flowers, the candlelit dinner. You want another baby.
We shouldn't leave it too long, love.
No.
We ought to think about it.
How many times do we have to go through this, Frank? Look, I can see you've gone to a lot of trouble today. I'm afraid you've wasted your time.
Want to take a stroll around the village? Visit itv.com to find out how you can take a trip to Emmerdale.